So as promised earlier, folks, we are here at the Turbine Hotel, and I've got the lady with me that was involved with this amazing project right from the word go. Joy, thank you so much for chatting to us. It's wonderful to be here.
It's fabulous that you're here. Thank you for coming. And we've got a wonderful, wonderful product to show you.
Very excited to be here. Now, Joy, just tell me a little bit, how did this come about? I mean, we're standing in an old power station, right? So how did this come about? How did this project happen?
Well, Jeff Engel, who is the owner, and Andre Engel, saw this building, and he decided that he would love to turn this into a hotel, a boutique hotel, and part of the leisure industry. So a lot of us sort of got together and looked at the building, and Jeff has got terrific creative foresight, and we said, yes, let's go for it. So that's how it originally started. I mean, when we saw this building, it was derelict beyond belief, full of birds, spiders, webs. It was really dirty, which is a very interesting point because we found a lot of debris, as we called it, just lying around in the building, even to old books, which are now framed in a special cabinet that we made. We've got pages out of newspapers that we found in here that we framed and put into our library, all sorts. And we took 7 containers of equipment out of this building, but of course taking so long to get it through the historical association, we had to leave the major machinery, which is like the big turbines, which I'm going to show you, Sharon.
Fantastic. I am very excited to see this amazing space. So you've obviously had your challenges, and let's go and have a look at some of these amazing things that Joy can tell us about.
Right, so starting right here, these are 3 original photographs of what the building actually looked like when the owners actually bought it. I told you about removing so much stuff and all the stuff that we found. If you have a look at the back here, the wallpaper that's been used is actually an old plan that we had built up. As we go through the hotel, I'll tell you all about the interiors and what pertained us to get to that point of choosing different fabrics, etc., etc.
Now, Joy, we're standing in front of this amazing piece of wood here with lots of things written down. What is the story behind this amazing piece of wood?
Okay, well, this is one of the most historical pieces of wood in Knysna, and the owners actually bought it like this and put it into the hotel. And we find this is a huge point of interest of visitors and tourists that are not even staying in the establishment, but they come to see this because it gives you all the history from 1300 all the way up until 1980, I think it is, 1961. Sorry, you'll have to edit that out. So it gives you different things that have happened in the world, just to give you an idea of the age of this tree, which is very informative and very fascinating.
That is absolutely amazing. Okay, so where are we going next?
I think we should go around through the lounge and into the Island Cafe, which is our restaurant. We serve breakfast, lunch and dinner there.
Awesome.
So Sharon, these are the three main turbines. This is the lower section of the turbines. I wanted you to see this because it's also fabulous for people to come and sit and actually have dinner amongst the turbines. But I'm going to take you upstairs now to show you the rest of them and the fourth one, which is in our gastropub.
So Joy, is this the chart that you mentioned?
Absolutely. This is what we actually found in the building, which gave us all the color coordinations for the different pipes and parts of the machine. So we feel we were very lucky to find this as part of the history. There's another photograph of what this building looked like and all the pipes and things when we first got it. Sharon, this is the last turbine, which is now an intricate part of the gastropub, as you can see. The pub is full of artifacts and history. All the photographs on the walls are pertaining to this building before it was opened as a hotel. And something that's very interesting is that we actually opened the gastropub in time for the 2010 World Cup. So behind you, you'll see the memorabilia, and I think it's just a lovely point of interest for people to see that. It was a fabulous time in this pub. You can imagine how many people came.
Now, Joy, I have a question for you. What is with the giant hook?
That is a gantry that actually used to be used technically to lift the turbine lids off and to also, I think, would to do with a lot of the timber.
Absolutely amazing, folks. And where's our next stop?
Now we're going through to the library. Sharon, this is what I was telling you about. This cabinet was specially made to house all these wonderful old books and handwritten wage books, manuals of the turbines and the machines. And I mean, it's just a part of history and of this building. And we were so lucky to actually find all of this and to keep it so that our guests can have a look at it.
It truly is something special, folks. You need to come and see this place. Folks, we are still at the Turbine Hotel, and I have with me a very interesting gentleman Monty, thank you so much for chatting to us. Are you going to tell us about the water club?
Yes. Water Club is the heart of activities around here, Turbine Hotel. Water Club is part of the Turbine Hotel that offers activities like boat cruises, kayaking, bicycles, and that's Water Club.
Wonderful. So if somebody is staying at the Turbine Hotel and they want to do something active, they would come to you?
Yes, of course, they can come to us, that we will give them all what they need to do for the day.
Fantastic. Now tell me about the champagne and the sunset cruises.
We offer sunset cruises that 1 hour and a half without platter or champagne, but also we offer hour and a half with platter and a bottle of wine included.
That sounds absolutely amazing. So I believe you also have your skipper's license, so you actually charter some of these boats?
Yes, that's what we do. I'm one of the skippers. So I always take the people out, and also we do also fishing charters as well, which we take out the people for fishing as well.
That's absolutely wonderful. So there you have it, folks. The Turbine Hotel and its water club is not just about eating and relaxing. It's also about being active and getting your fit on. And so our weekend in Knysna comes to a close after an action-packed heads race that we've just watched. This is day 2 of the Midway Regatta, and after a fabulous evening spent at the amazing Turbine Hotel, we have to wave goodbye. But guys, if you want to have an amazing experience, whether it's action you're after, luxury, a fantastic gastronomic sensation, please stop by the Turbine Hotel and make Knysna your destination. Goodbye from us until next week.